Welcome. This video is going to show you how to do multi-digit multiplication. What that means is we're going to be looking at numbers that are 2 digits or greater and multiplying them together. What I like to do is put the bigger number on top. I find that is the least amount of steps and the easiest way to go when doing this. Step 1, I'm going to start with the ones column on the lower number. So in this case it is an 8. I'm going to multiply the 8 by the 5, then by the 0, then by the 2. So let's do that. 8 times 5 is 40. I'm going to put the 0 down here, and I'm going to put the 4 up here on the number that I'm going to multiply next. In this case, I'm multiplying 8 times 0 next. 8 times 0 is 0, and then I add that 4 back in. So 0 plus 4 is 4, and that goes right down here. Then I'm going to multiply the 8 by the 2. That's 16. Because there's no number over here in the thousands column, I can just write the number 16 right here. So far, what I've done is I multiplied the ones column in 58. I basically did 8 times 205, which is 1,640. We're going to move over to the tens column of the lower number. We're going to multiply the 5 by 5 up here, then by the 0, then by the 2. However, before I multiply by all these numbers, I'm on a different column. I do not want to do 5 times 5 and put the 5 from 25 here, because that'll throw my answer off. Because I'm over on the tens column, I need to start in the tens column. So I'm going to put a 0 here. This is a placeholder. Anytime that you move over to the next column to the left, you need to make sure that you're lined up properly. So you'll always use a 0 as a placeholder. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 goes below, and just like earlier, the 2 goes above. Now I can do 5 times 0, which is 0, and then add the 2 back in. My 2 is going to go right there. Then I can do 5 times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Once again, there's no number in the thousands place, so I can just write the 10 underneath. What I'm going to do next is add these two numbers together. Because essentially what I did is I multiplied 8 times 205, which is 1,640, and then I multiplied 50 times 205, which is 10,250. Now it's time to add those numbers together. 0 plus 0 is 0, 4 plus 5 is 9, 6 plus 2 is 8, 1 plus 0 is 1, and 0 plus 1 is 1. I got 11,890. Here's a review of what we did. We started with the ones column on the lower number and multiplied it by 5, 0, and 2. We got 1,640. Then we moved to the tens column of the lower number and multiplied it by 5, by 0, and 2. And don't forget, we added a placeholder here, that's 0. That way we made sure our numbers were lined up properly. And then our third step is we added those two numbers together and got 11,890. Follow these steps and you'll do just fine when multiplying multi-digit numbers. Best of luck.